qualification. Can it be done?
The rules cannot be relaxed after publication of the advertisement.
Then
My lords, I pray for 1 week time. My lords, I'll construct the file and I will assess this on
seek inspection whether the person is still working or not.
my lords.
You can't take the plea that it was a temporary appointment. Your temporary appointment continues till the person attains the age of superannuation and works for 40 years. This is a very novel way of backdoor entry. It's a new method of backdoor entry. Post is permanent, everything is permanent. Your requirement is also permanent. You say it's a contractual for 11 months and you go on extending it for 11 years. What sort of this attitude? Is it befitting for a state to behave like this? Counsel for the state submits that he has to reconstruct the file. He prays for some time. Prayer allowed. Is this case after 3 weeks?
My lords.
Yes. Yes.
Oblige me.
Yes.
Crossover case. The case specially fixed at 12:30 p.m. Under the serial number 1 WPS 4438 of 14. Mr. Rajendra, Mr. Rohit for the petitioner.
May I inform your lordship one development in this matter? My lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice has called in a meeting, my lord. He has called the Registrar General there for a comment. My assistant Registrar General establishment is before the lordship to assist. But
Yes, yes.
certain facts which I can assist to your lordship before, because I have informed him to join, my lord. My lord, which your lordship has passed the order on 5th of July 2018 in bail application for creating 164 posts. The state government has sanctioned that, and thereafter, my lord, in the 30th of July 2019, the agency was selected by the High Court, and thereafter matter was under that consideration. In the meantime, my lord, on 4th of November 2019, new rule come into the notification. New rule has been published in the Gazette for appointment of the stenographer as well as civil staffs of the civil court. Thereafter, my lord, in view of that, my lord, Rule 8A, the selection committee, High Court selection committee was constituted. And for that purpose, my lord, the matter is pending, referred to the standing committee of the Honorable the High Court on 13th of March 2021. And the matter is pending there, my lord. So this is the development so far, vacancy and the recruitment of a stenographer are concerned, my lord. Which I think, my lord, for that purpose, your lordship has called the Registrar General for your lordship assistance, my lord. Now he is before the Honorable the Chief Justice. Registrar General establishment is before your lordship. If your lordship want, my lord, I can ask him to address your lordship.
No, I don't want anyone to address.
And so far the merit of the case is concerned, my lord. So in view of that writ application, in view of the so far merit of the writ application is concerned, my lord, in view of the affidavit of the state government and our affidavit, we have sent the request to the state government, and the state government has decided that it should be given 4,000, 6,000. So I think, my lord, in view of the previous order in the writ application, which I have referred in the morning, my lord, that is 6.
That was for a different purpose.
Yes.
In that case, you are also not giving that 4,000 to 6,000 also, what I could get from that order. But here they are claiming from 6,000 to 8,000. They are claiming 6,000 to 8,000, not 4,000 to 6,000, I think. They are claiming 5,000 to 8,000.
5,000.
Let the 5,000, my lord, because the state commission has not decided that, and has not been adopted. Let the state government address on that issue, my lord. I have nothing to say on that line because the state government has to decide it.
My lord, this certificate has already been adopted and implemented in the state, my lord.
Yes, my only wish is that my staff should get maximum.
That has already been implemented. And white resolution dated 18/8/2015 that has already been just issued, my lord. And by which just it has already been adopted, and we are particularly stated in our next counter affidavit, my lord.
Listen, Mr. Tiwari. There's a recommendation of Shetty Commission. Now it's a recommendation. Now, are you trying to say that if your state government employees who are doing the same work and in the same similar nature of post and are getting higher pay scale, the petitioners who are working in the judiciary are not entitled to receive the similar pay scale in view of only just because the Shetty Commission has recommended something else.
I would not stop. And we are
You are graduate trained. How much you are? What is the pay scale of a graduate trained steno under the state?
same Malaj 4,600 6,000.
Now it is revised to 2,400 grade pay.
Grade pay is 2,400. The state also.
Yes, Your Lordship, in the state government.
Yes,
Let
Mr.
the state government council confirm it.
Milords, we should not be, there's no dispute on Milords' fact of the case. It is in Mufassil. It is in Mufassil. Only Mufassil steno and Mufassil clerk. Their pay scale is revised in 2,400. Milords, all the departmental head, because in the departmental head, Milord, the office of the district judge is also treated to be the departmental head. So everywhere in all the department, Milords, the pay scale of a steno and clerk is grade pay is 4,200. Because that was previous pay scale is either 5,000 to 8,000 or 5,500 to 9,000. Both have been revised in the new pay scale in the grade pay of 4,200. This is not factual. This I don't think there is any dispute.
No,
My lord.
I think with a request, Your Lordship, there are 3 cadres previously, 1, 2, and 3, the 4,600, 4,200, and 2,400 grade pay. But now there is a merged cadre, and that is the only cadre. Now, previously, Your Lordship, just in the previous session, when Your Lordship is hearing the matter, there was 3 classes: class 1, class 2, class 3 stenographers. Now all they has been merged and bring into one cadre under Rule 19, which has been published on 4th of November 1919.
4th November.
So let the state, I think, my lord, let the state government give a categorical statement in the writ application.
Have a look at the last affidavit, my lord. Have a look, my lord. Just I have categorically stated in about the scales also, my lord. The paragraph 5 onwards.
Yes.
This counter affidavit is of, my lord,
Counter affidavit is dated.
dated, my lord.
Perhaps 2718 if it is
2718.
Yes, it is supplementary affidavit, counter affidavit.
Counter affidavit is there, my lord.
2718.
2718.
2718. Where is the counter affidavit?
It is supplementary counter, Your Lordship. It is 4th number 6317.
I'm not getting any affidavit. 2718. Where is the affidavit? 2718.
कॉपी तो हम लोग को सर्व है, पिटिशनर को भी शायद सर्व होगा, फाइल किए हैं कि नहीं, आई डोंट नो, बट ओथ नंबर इज देयर.
Oath number is also there, my lord.
6317.
देखिए. Any counter affidavit?
I
2718.
am under secretary planning come finance department, my lord.
In that affidavit, in that paragraph 7, the state refused to say because it is not prescribed in the SETI commission. They have not said.
Kindly have it. Just may I permit it to start from paragraph 5 onwards, my lord. Paragraph 5 says that the pay of class 3rd and 4th employee of civil courts was revised as per 5th pay commission recommendation with effect from 1/1/96 along with the employees of the state government. My lord, the further compliance of the order dated 16/3/15 passed by this honorable Supreme Court in such and such the recommendation of the SETI Commission regarding pay fixation revision of the class 3 and 4 grade employees of the civil courts were made applicable in respect of 5th pay revision with effect from 1/4/2003 was resolution number such and such dated 18/8, just what I referred earlier, my lord, 18/8/2015. Also by the same resolution, benefit of pay fixation with respect to the 6th pay revision were made applicable with effect from 1/1/2006. After 6th pay revision, my lord, that has already been implemented. Then it is stated the present demand for pay revision, escalation of pay scale of clerk stenographer from 4,000 to 6,000 to 5,000 to 8,000, 5,500 to 9,000 in 5th pay revision is extraneous and not tenable as giving effect to the same may amount to going beyond the orders of the Honorable Supreme Court. So it will be beyond the orders of the Supreme Court.
Just show me where the Honorable Supreme Court has said that this is the scale which has to be paid to the clerks. If Honorable Supreme Court holds that, then that means there should be uniformity in the entire country.
My lord, the SETI Commission report just submitted its report in tabular form after examining all the reports and calculating the thing, my lord, and they have just given one. For example, if the lawsuit will go through the judgment passed by the Honorable Supreme Court, my lord,
Do you mean to say in the entire country, the pay scale of the stenographers who are working in the civil court is same?
No.
my
This
lord,
report I can send to my lord's lord. SETI Commission, entire commission's recommendation.
kindly see, the judgment also says that as per the government orders or any commissions, if the benefit is being given to the employee, that will be included and that will continue to be given to the employees, my lord.
That means just a minute, Tiwari. That means if Shetty Commission recommends X and the state was already giving Y, which is more than the Shetty Commission, the state it is giving what should be there.
It should be there.
Now the question is, now in the state cadre, if the stenos with a particular qualification or similarly situated, they are getting 6,000 to 8,000. Why not the stenos who are working in the district court will get the same benefit?
It was 5,000 to 8,000.
I'm just by way of example, I was saying.
My lord.
I have referred one judgment to a lawsuit just right now in the morning. The clarity with regard to the is totally different, my lord. The kindly refer to judgment. Just I have sent it in the morning, my lord. SSC 2002 volume 6.
SSC 2000?
2002 volume 6.
Yes, volume 6.
Page, my lord, page 72. In the state of Haryana and others versus Haryana Civil Secretariat Personal Staff Association.
Yes. Yes, what has been held?
It has been discussed on the parity. My lord, there's a parity in employment. Kindly see, my lord, in placitum C.
Yes.
B, C, and D. Parity in employment, equal pay for equal work, nature of the claim of, where it is not a fundamental right of employees, although it is a constitutional goal. Secondly, survey parity in employment designation as basis for claim. Parity cannot be claimed merely on the ground of designation being same. My lord, the D, Relief cannot be granted merely because the government is decision. That is another thing, my lord. As far as parity is concerned, Lord, that is there and it has been categorically discussed in paragraph 9 onward of the judgment. May I permit you to read, my lord?
Yes.
That paragraph 9 makes this paragraph 9. I am referring to paragraph 9. This court in the case of Secretary Finance Department versus West Bengal Registration Service Association dealing with the question of equation of post and equation of salaries of government employees made the following observations. That is SSC page 16567. Relevant paragraph has been quoted here in below, my lord.
Just a minute, Mr. Srivastava. As per the new civil court rules,
Yes, Your Lordship.
employment and condition of service, what is the pay scale fixed?
My lord, pay scale, just now I will just bring it to your lordship. Just in the minutes I will bring it to your lordship.
So, Mr. Rendra Krishna, the new rules have been framed as far as I know.
New rules has been framed, lords, but I have seen the new rules, lord. I do not know whether this was notified because it says that it will come into effect from the date of notification.
My lord, it is published on the Gazette on 4th of November 2019, my lord.
No, that publication will not be implementation unless if the government is made that it will be notified. That public.
Yes, sir, you are correct. You are correct to that extent. There should be a specific stipulation in the notification.
What is the scale given there?
Scale given.
उसमें सब 42 जीपी ग्रेड पे का है my lord.
Lords, that is grade pay is. 4200.
Yes, 4200 ग्रेड पे का है my lord.
The 2400 lords. Here also 2400.
24. No, 42. Mr. Srivastava is saying 42.
नहीं वो 4000 से 6000 प्री रिवाइज्ड में 24 है. उसके बाद जब स्केल बढ़ेगा तो 42 होगा. उसके बाद 46 होगा. इनिशियल फीडर कैडर में 2400 जीपी पर है.
So what will this rule? What will the rule? The rule will have some bearing.
Yes, my lord, and that should be decided by the standing committee on 30th of March. It is pending before the standing committee. I think due to Corona, this lagging was there, but I think now it is under process.
No. The rule has been notified in the Gazette.
Yes, it is notified.
What is your intention to give the implementation from?
My lord, that is matter is subject before the novel
That
standing.
will have a bearing on this case.
Yes, of course, my lord, that is under consideration because previously, my lord, agency was selected, but due to this notification, agency was overruled, and now the High Court selection committee.
Not the agency. I am saying this rule. The
Yes.
rules of government.
And this rule, under this rule, processes has been started. The matter is before the standing committee to decide.
This rule will govern the pay scale also of the
Has
petition of the petitioners.
to, has to.
Mr. Krishna,
Yes, lords.
this rule will govern the pay scale also.
Lord, since this rule, therefore, lords, my submission is because this rule was acceptable, Shetty Commission implemented. So now, unless Lord, someone takes effort to change it, to make it at par with the Lords, the other employees working in the another department, then how it can be, Lords? Therefore, Lord, my submission is this issue was resolved, Lord, by the Honorable Patna High Court. Nobody, Lord, has probably, Lord, it appears. I have enclosed that page 86 of the counter. Lord, the counter filed by the High Court, Lord,
Yes,
counter affidavit on behalf of respondent number 4. Lord, that is page 86.
It is 2008 volume 1 PLR.
This rule has come into effect or not?
Lord,
Yes,
that
yes,
rule
this
has
rule has
not yet.
come into effect.
Has not yet.
No, then again there is a confusion.
We will see, it was 2019. Now we are in 2022.
This rule has been given effect or not, Mr. Srivastava?
My lord, this rule has been given effect to after date of publication, and the matter is pending before the standing committee on 13th of March 2021.
No. What is the question of before the standing committee? The rule is already been given effect to?
Because my lord, the process has to be initiated as per the rules.
No, not appointment. I'm not saying about the appointment. This pay scales.
My lord, there are a distinction, my lord. Mr. Krishnan, the petitioner counsel is saying that they were pre-appointees. Under this rule, they were not appointees. Therefore, the scale which has been given will be not applicable to them unless and until there is a stipulation that this rule will apply to those also. This is what he is contending.
Where is the rule?
Rule is not on the record, my lord. The matter is
The
of
rule is
2011.
applicable to the existing employee also, most probably. Both ways.
Yeah, that is what I am saying, my lord. Let it be.
Rule is applicable to the existing employees also.
It will be applicable to everyone. This rule will be applicable to everyone.
This rule is applicable to the existing employees, then
Because existing employee, then this rule will be implemented from the date it is notified. Now it is not under implementation. It is not in existence, Lord, by submission is as on today. Because the rule says, Lord's 1 subclause 2, it shall come into force from the date of publication in the official gazette by the government of Jharkhand.
so it has been published in the official gazette.
On
Lord,
4th of November 19.
Lord, otherwise, why this averment is there that it shall be published, it shall be notified? It will say it has come into effect with immediate time or date.
No, do you mean to say that
This, Lord, I can.
no, you mean to
Lord,
say
in any act.
Mr. Krishna, there are several legislation which says that a particular section of this legislation will come into effect from a particular date as and when notified by the government.
Lord,
But the entire legislation, but some part of the legislation will come into effect from the date when it is published in the gazette.
Lordship is absolutely.
Is there any clause in that?
Milords, here is Milord, when there is a statement very categorically, it shall come into effect. That means on the date of publication, it is not coming into effect. Milords, I can show the judgment also, Milord, on this, though I was this issue, this rule, because if there is a Milord, categorical stipulation that it will come into effect. That means on the day it is being published, it will not be coming into effect.
No, what it says, the rule will come into effect when it is published.
It said, Lord, it shall come into effect from the date of publication in the official gazette of the government of Jharkhand.
So it has been published in the official gazette.
Lord, it has been published, the rule has been made. But making it effective, either it said it will come into effect, it will be effective with immediate effect.
Yes, Mr. Srivastava, what do you say?
I think, my lord, let me file an affidavit getting this fact in the affidavit, whether the rule has been implemented and effective or not. Matter
Yes.
over, my lord.
Yes, and whether the rule, whether
Government the pre-appointees or not.
yes, appointed.
Yes, I understood the lordship's statement.
The High Court of Jharkhand will file an appropriate affidavit.
Regarding implementation and if
Of the which rules? What is the name of the rule?
The
Lord, it
rule's name
is
is,
civil
Lord,
court.
the Jharkhand State Civil Courts officers and staff,
Civil court officers and staff,
within bracket, recruitment, promotion,
recruitment, promotion,
transfer, and other service condition,
and other service condition rules
bracket closed, rules 2018.
2018. We'll file an appropriate affidavit in relation to implementation of so and so and the effects of the said rules upon the petitioners, member of the petitioners, and the existing employees.
I think
Lord,
the
sir,
lordship, the order will be
My only
Yes.
submission, my lords.
Yes,
My
Mr.
only
Srivastava.
submission.
Yes.
The order will be on website, I hope, my lord, within.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
obliged, your lordship.
My lords, judgment which is reported, which I was not indicating, my lords, on the next day, my lords, because this judgment is very important for me.
But I got.
Milord, yes, Patna High Court. Because Milord, the parity with me, Milord, my parity with the secretarial cadre employee has been established. So my only issue is when this parity has been established, then whatever they are getting, I should get. This is my lord, my submission.
Now tell me what will be the effect of the rules?
Milord, this therefore the yes, Milord. If once it is
Tell
implemented,
me what is the effect of the rules?
Milord, but this will implemented with effect from 1996. Here the issue is, and after 1996 the parity is given, then Milord, everything will be changed.
So you come up with that. We have to see. We have to examine that. What will be the effect of these rules?
Milord, so rules basically pay scale always changes, Milord. Another pay scale will come, it will change. So scale keeps on changing. Rules, the conditions of service in the rules
Let's
remain
see what the rules
My
give
lords,
you.
let us see.
Which scale it has been fixed, in which scale.
My lords.
After 3 weeks?
Kafi hai, your lordship, sufficient time.
After 3 weeks. Bring the rules on record.
I will, my lord.
Milord, say date if possible.
3 weeks. 3 weeks. Now it will be listed. Don't worry.
My lords.
These are the assigned matters.
Yes.
I have only this much number of assigned matters.
Yes. Obliged.
Yes. Next.
Serial number 12, WPS 1744 of 2010, Mr. Manoj Tandon, Mr. Naveen Kumar Singh, Ms. Kumari Rashmi, Mr. Chandra Kumar for the petitioner.
Your Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of the petitioners.
Yes.
This case has become infructuous, Your Lordship, so it may be disposed of.
You are not on record, madam. Are you there?
Your Lordship, I am junior to Mr. Manoj Tandon.
Likhi assisting counsel to Mr. Manoj, Advocate Manoj Tandon, assisting counsel Neha Bharadwaj. Don't write it like this. Like Neha Bharadwaj, comma, assisting counsel of Mr. Manoj Tandon, learned advocate, submits that this writ application has been rendered infructuous. Full stop. Next line. This writ application is thus dismissed as infructuous.
It may be disposed of, Your Lordship, not withdrawn.
What do you mean by dispose? Dispose with the dispose is always with a direction. What direction can I give in an infructuous writ application?
Lordship, my appearance may be recorded on behalf of the state, Your Lordship.
Yes, sir. Give your slip.
Lordship.
Serial
Yes.
number 13, WPS 3061 of 10, Mr. Rahul Kumar, Mr. Prahlad Singh, Mr. Gauri Shankar Prasad for the petitioner.
Your Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of the petitioner, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, this is an old file of our office, Your Lordship. I'm praying for some time to reconstruct the file, Your Lordship.
It's a case of dismissal from service.
Lordship, I am appealing for the state. Yes, my lordship. It is dismissal from services, my lord.
Where is the dismissal order? Next year.
Lordship, the dismissal order is not there on the record, my lordship. And lordship, the petitioner is also not traceable, my lord. He's absconding.
Absconding?
Para 11 of my counter affidavit, lordship, may kindly see.
What do you mean by absconding? Is it yes.
Lordship is untraceable, my lord.
You are dismissed in from service. Why should he go to you? You are dismissed in from service. Now tell me, why are you tracing him?
Lordship, PS case number also registered against him, my lord. Kindly see para number.
Any criminal case?
Yes, my lord. At para 10, my lord. Counter affidavit.
Yes. Petitioner, you also seek instruction
Yes, Your Lordship.
whether he has appeared in the criminal case and is facing trial or not.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Counsel for the petitioner, please for some time.